Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news of booming equity markets. Stocks rose in New York on Monday, extending a recent rally as Italy formed a government and relieved a 2-month-long overhang of geopolitical uncertainty from the market. In addition, better than expected US housing data boosted market optimism, and both the Dow and the S&P500 look like they will close at a record high today. US consumer spending unexpectedly rose in March, official figures have shown. Spending rose 0.2% in the month, according to the Commerce Department, beating economists' expectations for no change. However, the increase was smaller than the consumer spending for the 3 months and marks a slowdown from February's 0.7% jump and January's 0.3% rise. The data showed American personal income also grew last month, rising 0.2% compared with 1.1% the previous month. There is a US Fed review on Thursday, our time, and Fed officials are likely to continue their easy money policies, in part because recent inflation measures have fallen well below the Fed's target. However, there appears to be little interest by them in expanding those QE programs. The Australian Prime Minister, in the middle of a very long election campaign, has warned that new taxes will be needed and will be in her May 14 budget. She is trying to contain a budget blowout. Julia Gillard raised the prospect of a special levy to fund her proposed National Disability Insurance Scheme and said that businesses, families and institutions will be hit in the upcoming budget to help pay for the scheme and the government's school funding reforms. In Europe, markets are now expecting the ECB to cut rates when it meets on Friday. Overnight, the Greek Parliament passed a bill dismantling the widespread rorting of the public service. As we've previously reported, 15,000 people will lose their sinecures to be replaced by 15,000 new workers. Unions were not happy. There was rioting. There seems to be growing and self-sustaining gloom in Europe these days, with confidence measures falling faster than expert predictions. Among all this news, New Zealand seems to stand out, and that is reflected in a demand for our currency. The Kiwi dollar starts today higher at 85.7 US cents. That's up almost 1 cent on the day. 82.8 Aussie cents, and our TWI is at 78.8. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.